Let's begin with some basic rope working terms. You have the working end, which is the end of the rope that you're actually going to be using to tie your knots. The standing end, which is everything that you're not going to be working with, at least for the time being. You have the bight, which has two different definitions. The first definition is that it's everything between the standing end and the working end, so any kind of length of rope between the two ends. Most commonly, though, it's referred to as a bend in the rope that doesn't cross itself. That's a bight. The next one is a loop. There are two different types of loop. You have the underhand loop, in which the working end crosses under the standing end. Then you have the opposite, which is an overhand loop, in which the working end crosses over the standing end. So the working end over the standing end is an overhand. The opposite, where you have the standing end over the working end, is an underhand loop. Along with the loops, you can take a loop, give it an additional twist. It forms an elbow, which is an elbow is a bend in the rope around two different intersections. So that's an elbow. You have the crossing point, which on a single loop is the point where two ropes cross. That is the crossing point. Next, we can go ahead and talk about the turns. There are two different types of turns we're going to be working with primarily. The turn and the round turn. So the turn crosses a rope or a pole, a post, any kind of object that you're going around. A simple turn is just one loop over the object. A round turn, however, gives it a second turn. So you have two turns together, and that forms a round turn.